apologies. Oh, that sounds horrible. Anyway, let's get going. I'm just rearranging things, and off we are. I think it's muted. Let's try that again. That's better. Alright, last time. Left off exactly here. And nothing suspicious happened in between. That's just the way it is. I love the Hurley gloves as a weapon. Alright, we've got the boys now. It's Gino and Bowser. Gino, Bowser, Mario. That's pretty much the way it's gonna stay for a while. We got a star. Never seen this before. Not a single level. That's alright. I like this little, I don't know, it's like a little reminder of how to, be underwater. What a cool game. Get to go underwater to a sunken ship. That coffee part, really not a lie. I'm barely awake. Oops. Everybody's so strong now. Mallow's actually great here for the mobs. I'm not really gonna fight it. Okay, well maybe I'll fight a little bit. That's my bad. I didn't intend to do that. The satisfying world of money existing everywhere. Now there's some cool puzzles here. We don't need to do them. because I already know the password. Some of them are real frustrating. But basically, you get a hint about the letter of a password in each of these doors. When Mario's affected with a status like this, and Bowser has the Hurlet gloves, and instead he has to throw up Mario doll. Oh, I should have gambled. I wonder if that's because of like a limitation on the Super Nintendo. Like there's something weird they had to do there, because like the Mario models like shaking or poisoned. I don't know. That's my hunch. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, all right, here's a clue hint. R comes before the L. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a cool idea, but it seems like a lot of work to do just for something that's very minor. So like, it makes me think they had to do it. Password's pearls. Me and the boys beating up a squid. It's a lot of damage. How many tentacles does the squid actually have? Is it 8? Isn't that an octopus? Because this one is 8. Now that enemy is called Tentacles, even though it's just one tentacle. Makes you think. King Calamari. Isn't calamari fried octopus? And this thing has 8 tentacles, but it's supposed to be a giant squid. I think there's some confusion going on here. Bowser doesn't do less damage when he has to use the doll, does he? Easy boss down. And we're cruising through. I think we should be able to make some decent progress today. Okay. I think this, this is really the marker of like the mid-game. Alright, I'll get this. I'll get this stuff. So really, we're in the weeds of, there it is, chest here. And then we have a mimic fight right here. Boom. How's that hide on? I hate this one just because it's 4 little goon bites. It's just annoying. I guess they die pretty easy. It's not as annoying as I remember. I think I get something cool here. Safety badge. I think this is like best in slot. Prevents mute and poison attacks. No, I'm thinking of something else. That's not bad though. Mr. Kipper. Why not just Kipper? Does that imply that he's married? Mrs. Kipper is now Ms. Kipper. A poor widower. Penniless. She shall die alone. And we'll make a few more widows here. This is where Mallow comes in handy to really just end it all. There's a little secret over here. If you could spot that door. This is what I was thinking of. Safety ring. This thing's the bomb. Guards against mortal blows. This thing just like negates damage from like half the magic in this game. Makes all this random magic just do 0. Uh-oh. Johnny's underlings. Oh, I think there's... I don't know if this is true. This is the way it always feels. Once you get a once again... No, it didn't do that. It didn't do it that time. They usually chain. Just get them over and over and over. Then you can really easy just like... wipe out the whole mob. Got a little rhythm to it. It's funny. How dare you dodge the barrel? Hey, any good luck, we'll get a few more of them in a row. There it is. I don't know if the game purposefully chains them like that, if you just want to shot a bunch of things. But it's so satisfying. There's an age-old trick here. You leave one of his sharks alive. If you don't, then you have to fight him one-on-one with Mario. But if you do, then you can have all three of your guys beat the shit out of him. This boss is pretty easy. Yeah, he's about half dead already. I think the only trick is if you don't know that. If you know, if you're playing blind, you come in, then it makes sense that you would kill all the sharks first, get them out of the way, and then as soon as that happens, you have to fight them one-on-one with Mario. Even then, it's not that hard. There it is. I think this shark just like blinks out of existence, right? Just one frame, just completely pulled into the void. I've got like end game magic on my guys. Yeah, I'm really overpowered. What can I say? This is like the longest star in the game. It takes like forever to get this one. Like between stars, I mean. Actually, it might be the next one. When's the next one's not until the Barrel Volcano. I still have one more obstacle though to deal with. And that's in Seaside Town. Yaridovich. 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 Is that true? Is that how it is? Yaridovich. I don't know. Never heard anyone say it out loud. I guess I'll save just in case. Just in case something goes horribly wrong. Alright, I'll say, as of now, nothing in this game is going to be hard for me, right? I'm overpowered, but if I wasn't, I usually find that this fight can be very hard. It's definitely, this is the real boss for the star versus Johnny. Oh, the hive mind is formed. You know, let's buff. Do some buffing. Actually, I have no healing, so I might, like, lose right now. Let's give him his own boost. Maybe some defense will help there. Unless I kill this guy real fast if he keeps using Water Blast. Come on. This hits Gino. No, I think this is like one of those things that just like does 0 damage. I want him to hit Gino a little bit so we get some examples of that. This is a really cool, oh, I beat him already. It didn't even split or anything. He has a mechanic where he splits. Whatever. This is a really cool background, and what's really cool about it is it's also used in the intro to the game. So when you just load the game up, it shows that background being used. But with a different enemy. And then it's not, that's like, is not in the game. So I guess they just really liked that background because it's like at sunset. Seaside Town has pretty good music. Oh, look at all these flowers I have. Very cool. Alright, I think I have to go talk to the Elder again. Land's End. Alright, I think this is maybe my favorite section of the game. Upcoming. Also, this is where you use the frog coins. Which, I don't know. I don't really need any stuff here, but let's see what he has. He's got 2 items. Sia and earlier times to start a battle over. XP booster, which we don't need. Doubles the coins you win, and then cuts FP use in half. So some interesting mechanics in there. Gate kept behind frog coins. I think we can also pick up a weapon here. I'm gonna pick up the Trooper Shell, which is the same strength as the Masher. But I'm just gonna do it to, oops. Am I gonna need to use Toadstool? I don't know. I guess I'll get everybody a weapon. I'm gonna switch to it because, even though it's the same power. It just changes it up, you know? I think there's some more stuff to do here, but, you know, we're getting the gist. So I think this section here, this Land's End, Monster Town, into Nimbus Land, I think this is my favorite section of the game. Something about it. It's like you're really in the adventure. There's also, it starts to ramp up the challenge. Again, not for me right now as an adult who is a really high level, but as a child who doesn't like to grind too much. I like the aesthetic here. There's a lot of secrets and stuff too in this section. In Land's End, there's like alternate paths you can take. There's stuff going on in Monster Town. Bean Valley has stuff, so if you know what to look for, there's all sorts of little things. And so you wind up spending quite a bit of time here if you're trying to find all of that. Or like for your first blind playthrough, if you're really just like, what? Why can't I hit this thing? Did I just miss that gecko twice? It's BS. The world's luckiest gecko. Alright, moving along. Start getting good XP here too, actually. I think what's cool about this section is it's very reminiscent of earlier sections of the game. It combines a lot of backgrounds and looks from earlier levels, like like Rose Way or the Mushroom Path, or all that garbage. But it's got like higher level enemies, little platforming challenges here. Here's a mini game, Sky Bridge. Yeah, we gotta get across. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. It actually fell off. You can go in here too. You can jump into there. That's like a little secret. Just want to get across it. I'll try one more time. Whoa. How much? Oh, 5. I got my 5 back. Monstro Town. Cool, cool. Yeah, now we're like in a desert. Oh, I can one-shot these guys? Badass. Not quite. Bowser can't one-shot them. Lame. There's like a little secret boss here. Here it is. It's like a secret mini boss. What do I have to do here? I think I have to hit it with something special. Yeah, there it is. Then you make it appear. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. There's something weird going on with the numbers underneath his name. It's like the one all the way on the left is like crooked. And I don't get it. I kind of need to heal. Yeah, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later. Alright, I think one more of these mobs. Oh, maybe two more. I think after the, I think there's one more mob after this, and we're almost done with Land's End. Yeah, we do have one more fight, one more boss fight. Yeah, here it is. Come on. There we go. These poor guys, they can't even get like a hit in. Everybody's min-maxed. Alright, there we go. Oh, I forgot about this. Forgot about this section. I think we could just get a few stars though. Everybody's min-maxed. I think this guy gives you one too. How much money do I have? Oh, I've got plenty. That's a lot. That is a lot of money. Not bad. God, I'm so strong. Alright, don't need that. That's like a rookie mistake. That shit just puts you right back to the world map. Alright, let's get our fortune told. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a good order for this. Or if it's just random. You'll pick up great items. Sometimes there's like enemies. I don't know. Sometimes there's nothing. What was that, like 100 coins? I think there's a chest here somewhere. There it is. I don't know which message you're supposed to get. Not that one. Okay. It's just whatever the other one is. Alone's hungry. This poor guy. This is a cool battle, actually. I don't think any of these characters taste good. I think Toadstool and Mallow do. It's a cool mechanic, though. Just a nice little twist on the boss. It's gonna die here. I have a feeling this is the end for Bloom. Yep. That was like 5-6 hits. You know, they don't take much. Not when you're level 19. Alright, we gotta kill the Mario clones. I could be wrong, but I think depending on who it eats, it doesn't just say clone. Like, it doesn't say Bowser clone or Geno clone. I think it says, like, Bowser 2. Like, sometimes it's a little different. Alright, there's some cool shit to do here. Don't you dig these vibes? That's some terminology you could still use today with the kids. It's been sealed. This is actually Bowser's best weapon until you get to Bowser's Keep. And if you, Bowser's Keep, his best weapon there is missable. So it's actually possible for this to just be Bowser's endgame weapon. Which right now puts him still weaker than Mario and Geno. Hello, Gaming Unchained. Have I become the Ring of Eld? I have. I did. So I'm giving Elden Ring a break for now. There's still like one section of the map I haven't gotten to. But I got to the end, beat it. I think my final I was like level 110-ish by the end. Beat the game with the double great swords. Whole way through. Thank you for the respect. I am the Elden Lord, so you know. Yeah, right now I'm playing this old game. I'm going away for a week, starting Friday. I didn't want to start anything long, so this is like I could beat this in like 2-3 days. Yeah, I there's still definitely more to Elden Ring. Maybe I'll do like a New Game Plus. I don't know. You still haven't finished? You just got the Hound Tree. I didn't do that section. I only did because it's not mandatory. I have half of that medallion. I don't know, I got to a point where I was fighting endgame bosses, and I just wanted to kind of like see it through. But I didn't start New Game Plus right away, so I'm back at the round table after beating it, so I can just go do that. So I probably will at some point. Just giving it a little break. I think also, I can't be Elden Lord till the enemy's alive. Okay, well, that's what you think. No, you're right. I think, aren't the hardest bosses in that section? I could be wrong. I think so if you're there, you might not have gone to, have you gone to, like, the Mountains of the Giants and stuff yet? Or the Forge of the Giants and done all that? Cause I don't want to, like, accidentally spoil anything, but the hardest boss, the boss that gave me the hardest time was one of the endgame bosses. Which you haven't gotten to yet, so you'll get there. First Grace and How Tree. Cool. I'll enjoy that section. End of the game, pretty much, there's not a whole ton of exploration. It's just like... It's just kind of like a boss rush. Some great fights though. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good meeting. I have a ton of meetings today. Whatever. That's the way of work. Enjoy the rest of your day. This boss I'm fighting now is this is optional. This is one of the hard ones. I think he has one more form. I think I might need healing for this. Let's take Toadstool in. I don't have any armor for her. Shit. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see if she can survive. I think the stakes are pretty low. I think if I lose, it's just like, not a big deal. Yeah, because he has stuff that can one-shot people here. I think I should boost, shit. I hope I can keep her alive. Alright, let's have Genome boost up, everybody. You do get a sick item when you kill this guy. The old two. Hey. Everybody's doing their part here, you know? Uh-oh. He's increasing his power level. Oh, I didn't even take damage from that. Nerd. Oh, I should have healed. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Hey, yeah, that was it. Very good. Usually I wait till later to fight him. But I'm really high level, so what you can do? You can hear him hammering a new sign on the building. Alright, we'll take Bowser back for now. Yeah, we want the Jinx belt. Jinx belt makes you mad strong. And there's a little M. Boom. Alright, so what else do we have to do here? There's a little... You know, let's do it for old time's sake. There's a little, Easter egg hunt game here. So each of them gives you hides a flag. It's invisible. And then you have to go find it. Now, I do know where they all are, but we'll do it anyway. Just a little tour. They'll be back. We'll go, we'll humor them. Is there another one here? Guess not. Alright, so there's Monster Town. And the first flag is gonna be... It's gonna be... down here, Yoster Island. Which we unlocked previously. And I, said that we'd be back. And there it is, for the big blue flag. You know, pre-internet, that was hard to figure out. Not gonna lie. Then we have Rose Town behind the rose. And then, what do you say, a green bed. There it is. Scavenger hunt finished. That was cool. And we get to just really take the whole world in, everywhere we've beaten. I actually don't know what this does. They just equip it on you. Also, if you stay here and you're not wearing it, they put it back on you. Raises defense while attacking. Probably not better than the Jinx belt. That's all I'm saying. I think that's all I have to do here. I think next is to talk to this guy. I love this. It's like, oh, we need the star, and then it's just like... It does like the lamest little dance. Why would people come from afar to see that? It's just funny. I like the Sky Troopa character too. I'm gonna grab a drink. Crisp. Alright. What am I drinking? Oh, it's pineapple and passion fruit seltzer. Sergeant Flutter. Get mustache over the cliff. We will succeed. Alright, so we have to go back. Get to go back up. Now we got a key in Monster Town that we can now use to unlock that area we saw earlier here. I think it's that one. Bunch of flowers, frog coins, and some endgame healing items. Very satisfying. Oh shit. Too hasty there. I don't know why I hit that guy. That was just like sloppy. Alright, can I not hit one of these guys? Jeez. You can get that star again if you pay him another like 400 or whatever. At this point, we really don't need it. Alright, we're back in Land's End. And we get the climbing minigame. Now this one's actually hard. It's hard to do it fast. There's an item you can get here, an accessory if you do it fast, and it's like actually legitimately a challenge to do it the amount of time that they need you to. Okay, that's... I get, maybe this is just hard in general. Let's see, like that. How much faster do I need to do it? That wasn't fast enough to get the item. What child stands a chance? Alright, so here we're at Bean Valley. This is also a pretty short area, but it has some good secrets in it. This is actually the entrance to a casino. Wait. Okay. I fucked that up. I don't know why I'm getting in all these fights. Just out looking for fights. I like this though, this orange aesthetic here. It's just a color swap from start of the game area. Alright, so here you can go down into any of these, and they all have little like secrets and items and stuff, and one of them is the entrance to a new area on the map, on the overworld. That's actually a casino, so you have to go to the casino here, and then you get, I think, the card to go into the casino you get from Booster Tower if you do a minigame. Here I'm actually going to switch in Toadstool, because she... this fight has a lot of status effects. Oh, I got her new weapon, and then I did not get her armor. So... hope she survives. Might actually go with this lineup for a while. She kind of did decent damage with that. Late game bosses will strip those away from you. It's recycled water. See, that's just one of those random spells that's just a 0. Anything with like fire seems to just, that's a single target. Or maybe not even. Flame Ball might be 0. She added nutrients, and then we get the Mega Smilax. Mega Smilax. Mega Smilax will turn everybody into a mushroom. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, here we go. In my opinion, the most OP part of this game is that there's a single spell that heals and removes status effects for everyone in the party. And it costs like 2 FP. It should cost like 10. What does it cost? 4? I don't know. It should be way more than that. Or healing status should be separate from healing health. It's just too much. It's too strong. That's what makes this game pretty much unlosable, is having Toadstool available. Alright, we're getting to, I think, maybe my favorite single stage is Nimbus Land. Nimbus Land 2 has a lot of, kind of like nooks and crannies to it. And you know you're there when you get to the top of this. The music kicks in. Oops. Might be here? How happy is that? This is a whole, like, overthrowing a kingdom, poisoning the king, replacing the prince, gaslighting the people subplot. Kind of heavy stuff. And the people are also stupid, they just go along with it. Valentina. I mean, the music's really good. I guess it could get a little grating. But that loop, that start of the loop. Alright, so here we want to get items. Because we do get, I can't carry anymore. Or let's sell. Sell everything we don't need. For some reason, I don't like to sell the unique stuff. Even if I'm never going to use it again. Masher, why would I sell that? Handgun I can sell. Did I not even equip this to Mallow? Who am I going to need to use? I think I'll use her. Let's get it all. We'll get her one of these too. Fuzzy dress. What was the difference there? Like 12. Alright. And then they get new weapons. This is actually Mario's first weapon upgrade since the Masher, all the way back at Booster Tower. Who? Oh, I don't think I need her yet. We can swap in. Why don't we use Mallow? This is his home anyway. What does he use? Work pants, and yeah, we'll give him the safety ring. It's almost a little obscure here too. You have to talk to the Mallow statue. Or, sorry, the young King Nimbus. I'm still not clear on how Mallow washed up to Frog Fuchsia's. His parents didn't, and his parents are like, "Oh, we missed you." They didn't abandon him, did they? So how did he? What happened? Are Nimbus Land children always just being like washed away? Alright, there's some really funny dialogue coming up between Mario and Garrow and Valentina. Alright, let's head on in. Garrow really just like starts. They both just roast Mario. It's so funny. This is her nephew, Marietta. He didn't think of like. It's like he's thinking of the fly. Like, they didn't have a plan for this. Well, what's she gonna ask? This ugly thing. A plumber's lament. Thick mustache covering the sad, innocent smile of a simple fool. The sideburns conveying his blue-collar roots. The legs, well-defined, strong, the legs of the masses. I love that. Legs of the masses. Hell yeah, man. Raw power. She's just straight up like, Mario's ugly. You kind of look at him and you're like, well, I guess. Hello there, Neutermass. How you doing this fine morning? Playing some retro games here. I beat Elden Ring recently. Well, beat, I guess, is kind of a loose term. I became the Elden Lord. There's still areas I haven't done, but for now I'm taking a break, doing this for a little while. Just gonna hop around between a few different games. Some shorter stuff, you know, Elden Ring was like, I spent a month playing it. This will take me a few days. Working on some new music. Ooh, you make music? That's sick. You make music, that's awesome, man. Where do you post it? Are you on like SoundCloud or like YouTube or anything? Spotify, Apple Music. Oh, cool. Well, I gotta pay attention to this minigame so I don't get pecked. I'm actually the one person on Earth who doesn't have Spotify. Yeah, I have Apple Music because it came with my phone plan or something. But if you're on, I'll just Google you. I'll take a look. What kind of music do you make? I'll find out soon enough, but you know. Maybe next time I do a music night, I'll cover some of your music if it's got some lyrics. Do like an acoustic cover. I probably wouldn't be able to do it justice if you're a real musician. None of it's serious. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't have to be. As long as you enjoy making it. If you're doing what you want and you enjoy making it, then it's more important than anything else. It's like, look at me, I'm just doing this because I enjoy it. Just playing video games, chatting with people who pop in. Duck Jazz Volume 1. Okay, well, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. I love jazz. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm into it. So do you play all the instruments, and do you make the duck noises yourself, or is that like synth? You needed some of your own background music, and I see you do have a duck theme going on. That was actually the first thing you asked me, is what's my favorite duck? It's all Ableton. Well, now I think I have some new background music, if you don't mind. I see. I just pulled your channel up. You do have a very advanced duck theme going on there. Here, I'll follow too. Added free emotes. Oh, hold on a sec. I figured those were your emotes. Where are they? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold. There we go. Hey, neuter to Chad. That's actually, these emotes are sick. Yeah, it's good to have background music, you know. Just a good list of it. I'll put it on my playlist. Made them all. They look a little homemade. I mean that in the best way possible. It's very authentic, you know. I love it. Yeah, of course, man. I had a Prime just sitting there, and I do like your emotes. So I'll try to use them. Made your first one in MS Paint, yeah. Is that the first one right there? That one's yeah. They look a little MS Painty, but again, it's like, I love it. It's very, very authentic. That authenticity is way better than, like, you know, if you hired someone, they drew, you know, whatever, and it looks perfect, and it's more forgettable that way. This one's like, oh, this guy drew a duck in MS Paint, and it's just endearing, you know. And the neuter to Chad is actually, that's pretty good. The animation works well. Coming up on the first boss here. Someone's got to give me a key. There it is. Oh, alright. Do I have any of these? Let's use them up. You like the fact that if you make anything, they're expecting it to be scuffed, so you don't have to put hours into everything you do. Yeah, exactly. It's not even that scuffed, really. I mean, it gets the job done. It looks like it's a good-looking duck. It's just not like a... It's not like a corporate duck, you know. It's like a homegrown duck. If that makes any sense. Let me ask you a random question. Feel free to not answer. It's as if you had vegetables from a garden as opposed to the store, and the same thing, just a little more wholesome. Yeah, definitely. Homegrown. So let me ask you a completely random question. If you don't have any experience in this, then you know, just say no. Have you ever hired someone to like house sit for you? I don't even know if you like live alone, and you know you don't have to tell me. I have house sitters coming, and I just don't know what they're supposed to be paid. I don't know what I'm supposed to pay people. Like $100 a day? Like they're staying here to feed my pets and stuff. Or if you've ever house sat for somebody, right? It's like what's the going rate? Maybe regional. Maybe where I am is different than other places. I'm going away next week, and we have house sitters coming to feed the dog and the cats, and just stay here for a week. I don't know. I don't know what to pay. Here we get a little Birdo cameo. Being 19, you're yet to find things out. Yeah, well, you'll get there. Only 19 and making all the duck jazz you can. They spend all their time they're staying here overnight. So I don't know what to pay them. I could just ask, but they'll be like, "Oh, you don't have to pay," and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to pay you something. Like, my cats get up at the ass crack of dawn. Actually, there's a mechanic here in this boss fight where you block the eggs and then blow them up. It's the whole thing. Let's see if I can avoid doing that. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. We're good. When did Birdo become... Is Birdo like... Birdo's a bad guy here. Birdo was a bad guy in Mario 2 on the NES. This is a little boomer history lesson. When did Birdo become like a... Is Birdo a good guy? Like in Mario Kart and stuff? I don't know. Mario Party. Birdo's like a character. Like, why did I just kill Birdo? $100 a night or $350 a week. Okay. Alright, that's probably less than I was gonna pay them. I was gonna pay them like $150 a day. You hate meetings and spreadsheets? You'd hate my life. I work in like well, I'm a software developer, but I work in like finance. So my world is like spreadsheets and meetings. Yeah, IT. Okay, right. Spreadsheets are the way of the world. I've so far found that like no matter what system you're using, this is like across the board. Whether it's like you have like project planning in like some ticketing application, or if you are making data or whatever, the world just devolves into Excel spreadsheets. After like a few months of using some tool, people are like, can you put this in an Excel spreadsheet? Oh yeah, I still hate them. I hate Excel. It's so like, it feels so limited. Like I'll have like a file, it's like 1 gig that I can open in like a text editor. And then I try to open it in Excel, and Excel like crashes. It's like I can't do it. And then it's like, oh, what am I doing this? What am I using it for? Thankfully, I don't have to use it as much as, analysts and stuff, but I have to open stuff in Excel every now and then. Your last IT job, you had a clipboard with a sheet on it. We had to sign out on everything, and you loved it. You weren't in charge of it either. So then what? You went to an Excel spreadsheet that you are in charge of? Now you have to keep that up to date. Hey, listen. It's good to be in charge of anything. That's how you climb. That's how you climb the company ladder. As soon as you're in charge of stuff, you know, the people who manage you, they don't want to be in charge of it anymore. Exactly. So you found something you had to do. Spreadsheet of inventory that nobody wanted to do it. But you did it because it was necessary. And now you are in charge of it and you own it. After enough time, nobody else is going to know how it works. Or, you know, your managers or whoever's, you know, you report to, they're not going to want to deal with it. And that makes you really valuable to the company. And after enough time of accumulating things that you're in charge of and that you're running, that's how you get leverage to, you know, ask for big raises, or, you know, it becomes line items in your resume, things you've done of your own volition. You got an A++ on a customer review that mentioned you in a meeting this morning, so good day so far. Hey, congrats. You seem like a friendly guy, so I would give you an A++ on your customer reviews as well. But yeah, it's really, that's the only career advice I can give. That's how you find things that you can take ownership of. You know, like what you're doing. It sounds like you're on the right track. Not a hand holder. Yeah, it's not about, you know, micromanaging or anything, but anything you can find that you own. That's where you get your value from. Being a leader, right? If you're already, I mean, you're young, so, but if you're already in your career and you are finding things like that you're taking initiative to solve or to be in charge of, then keep doing what you're doing. You know, I think I think you are younger than me. You said you were 19. How old do you think I am? You can guess. Oh my god, you're both green. Oh shit. Knew it was 19. We're both green. Hey, sorry guys, at quick glance I got you mixed up. Okay, let me make sure I know who it is here. Okay, Gaming Unchained hates meeting and spreadsheets. Alright, now I got you guys, I got the lore all sorted out. Can you... I'm also not used to having two people in the chat, so you guys are really... Things are popping off right now. Gaming Unchained, alright, no, we're like the same age. Hey, congratulations on your customer reviews. Can one of you change your color? I'm kidding. You don't have to do that. That's right. You don't have to. I'll read the names. I'll read the names. Oh, you got it. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Now he's purple. Is that purple? Yeah, it's purple. Purplish. Red. Perfect. You should use a new color every time you chat. Every message is a different color. Yeah, no, it's too much work. It would be, you could fuck with me, you could do that, I'd be like, wait, what's going on here? Shit. Let's go. There's my dog. I don't know if have you met my dog yet? too much for working already. Yeah, you're at work. You can't be like, hey, sorry guys, I'm busy changing my name color on this Twitch chat. They'll be like, what do you mean Twitch chat? What are you doing? You're supposed to be working. My dog's name is her full legal name is Brunhilde, which is named after the character from the movie Django Unchained. If you've ever seen that movie, Quentin Tarantino movie, one of my favorites. I was watching it a lot, I guess, when we got her. So her full name's Brunhilde. She's a mutt from wherever. I don't know what kind of mutt she is. They claim she's a chow. They say she's a chow mutt. She doesn't look anything like a chow. I don't know what she's like. Maybe a little German Shepherdy, but I think she's a mutt of mutts. Like, it looks like two separate mutts made her. She looks like 5 different dogs. So her full legal name is Brunhilde. We just call her Hildy. Hildy or Hilda, depending on if she's being bad or not. Yeah, I was watching a lot of Django Unchained when we got her. I think all my pets are named after movie characters. I have a 10-year-old cat. His name is Colonel Mustard, after the Clue character. And then my other cat is named Molly, after Molly Weasley. I don't know. She's a fat red cat. But we just call her Muffin. Your monitor lizard, your monitor is named Draco, after Draco Malfoy. Because that's pretty cool. I think you spelled it with a K. So it's just a name you like. Is it for something? Not a big Harry Potter fan? That's fair. I feel like you either are or you aren't. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I mean, I grew up with the books and the movies and stuff. Speaking of Harry Potter, I've seen the new game. I have. I'm excited for that. For sure gonna get that on PC. Live out my fantasies of being a 5th-year Hogwarts student. Italian name for dragon, which is Drago. And you liked Draco better. So is it Draco or Draco? Am I pronouncing that right? Real quick, in this game, when you hit this boss, her tits move, which I always thought was funny and maybe a little inappropriate for a child's video game. So there's a little side note there. Draco, got it. That's a cool name for a monitor. That Harry Potter game was like, I remember it was leaked that they were working on it, like random screen. It was like someone on a phone like took a screenshot of someone's monitor of the game, like years ago, like 6 years ago. I think it was so long ago. And then there was just nothing, like radio silence for years, and then they announced it that it was real. I think that's the only game I can really think of that I'm like looking forward to. I don't know what else is coming out. So are there any other good games this year coming out? What's Nintendo cooking up? Breath of the Wild 2, is that coming out this year? Is that even confirmed? I'm trying to think what the rest of my year is gonna look like here. Forza 5. I've never really been into racing games. Forza's racing, right? Is that on PC? Or is that like one of those PS5 like Sony exclusives? You just wait for a game to drop? So you don't look forward to anything, you just wait for it to show up, and then when people are talking about it, you're like, alright, I'll give it a shot. Elden Ring was the first game you were actually looking forward to, and before that was the FF14 expansion. Forza is on Steam. I could try Forza. I mean, I'm willing to try a racing game. The thing is, I have a sick computer, so I know racing games, you can like crank the graphics up a ton. Also Cyberpunk. Did you like Cyberpunk? I thought it was just okay. I did play through the whole thing, because it was one of the first. I had just gotten the Series X, and I only had a few games for it, so I played through Cyberpunk. I thought it was fine, but like I didn't have any hype. I didn't follow the hype for Cyberpunk. People were like, this is the second coming of Christ, you know? Like, it was like Elden Ring level hype for the game. And then it came out and it was like just okay. And I think I beat it in like 20 hours or something. Like, I didn't really play, like, I didn't go deep into it because I didn't feel like it. And I liked it. I thought it was fun, but it was just like, I think if you were following the hype, you were probably, that's why everyone was so disappointed. You never played it because of the bad rap. I also, I think the bad rap is definitely the performance issues on the old consoles is like a huge part of it, and maybe on PC, but I played it on Series X at release. God, this music's really grating. Can we finish this region? For God's sake. So if you have like a PS4, like a base PS4 or Xbox One, like definitely don't play it. But if you have a good computer or new generation console, then I think it might be worth it. As, you know, if it looks fun to you, especially because you can get it pretty cheap. I think they severely reduced the price, to like, you know, you could probably get it for like $20. You were following the hype, seeing footage before it picked up so much hype. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they really blew it when you look at what they promised and what came out. Like, what they promised, so much stuff that would have been like revolutionary. And then they just released like just a normal game. Like, there's really nothing special about it. It's just like it's good. It's just a good first-person shooter. You know, there's fun things to experiment with along the way, but it's not super deep. Alright, we're done with this area. Let's get out of here. Let's get to this high-pitched, grating music. Sorry, I lied. There's one more thing I have to get here. To get an item here. It's a little hidden path. There we go. This is how you get the ultimate weapon. You need fertilizer and a seed. Some of these old retro games, I know too much about them. There's like space in my head occupied by like Mario RPG, things to do. And then I'll be like at work and I'll like space out, and you know, it's like I need to retain new useful information. I'd be totally fine in life if I just never remembered that little path again. Yet here I am, all this, every nook and cranny of this game have memorized from 2 decades of playing. That's scary. It's scary to say 2 decades of playing video games because it's actually true now. It's actually longer than that. You want to start drumming again? Piano's getting old. I liked your piano in the Duck Jazz. Do you play any other instruments besides piano and drums? I only play a little bit of guitar, which I kind of picked up as an adult. When I was a kid, like in high school, I played saxophone, and I keep thinking like it'd be cool to pick up a saxophone again, but I don't know if my wife could handle it. I don't think one more thing like that is gonna be healthy for our marriage. If I just start blasting a saxophone. Euphonium. Euphonium. I've literally never heard that word before. Is euphonium, is this like a D's nuts? Is this a setup for something? Or is that an actual instrument? You wouldn't see me anymore if I started picking up saxophone, I would be out. I'd be out the house. That'd be a good, April 1st is coming up. If I can get a saxophone here, it's a tuba type thing. Euphonium D's not, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I've never heard that name before. I was like, are you gonna is this a prank? Is this a pun? It's like a giant tuba thing. Alright, you pick up the euphonium, I'll pick up the saxophone, we'll get like a nice little horn section going. It'll be good for the duck jazz. Learning guitar is difficult. And you don't have enough drive for it. Yeah, no, it's like piano. It's one of those instruments that's just like, you could spend your life mastering it. But I'll tell you right now, at 19, if you have interest in guitar, you should pick it up now before you get any older. Because when you get to be my age and you try to learn new things, it's just like, it's not impossible, any age. Any age you can go learn new things. But the earlier you start, the more time you have, and the more your brain absorbs it, right? That's the thing about humans. Younger you are, the better you are at retaining and learning things. You could be 5 years from now, still in your early 20s, right? And you could have that much experience playing guitar. You could have 5 years experience. Or if you start at 24, it's like, well, I wish I started at 19. That's everything I have started late in life. I've been like, wish I just did this earlier. Alright, here's the point of the game where we become unbeatable. We have the ultimate armor, which you can equip on Toadstool, and it makes her impenetrable. And I mean that as in she doesn't take much damage, not that you can't penetrate her. Which, is she 18? Never mind. That's bad train of thought there. It's a children's game. You should pick it up. For the first point in your life, you have some drive to live. Well, I'm glad you have drive. We all have those tough times in life where it's hard to, you're just kind of like hanging on. You can't do a lot of extra stuff like that, but back from a trip up north, had a whole week with your girlfriend. Hey, I'm glad you had a week with your girlfriend. I have a week coming up with my wife. We're going to the Caribbean. I've been looking forward to this trip for a long time. Yeah, I haven't been, we never went on a honeymoon. We didn't have a wedding. Maybe, I'm trying to think. I was gonna say new-fashioned. It's the opposite of old-fashioned. Maybe modern, I don't know. World's changing a lot. We're not one for tradition. We just wanted to be married. And we skipped all that. And as a consequence, we, been focusing on our careers and focusing on, setting up your life, finding a place to live, and all that stuff. And we just haven't traveled at all for years and years. Last time we went on a trip together was like 7 years ago. And we've done like day trips and stuff, but actually flying somewhere for like a vacation, it's been years for me. And so this is our first like real adult long week vacation somewhere tropical, and we're just really excited for it. we're finally at a point where we can, start traveling and seeing the world, and it can take years to get to points like that, where you're stable, you got all your shit figured out. I think I have to kill this thing with a special attack. There it is. We're hitting the last leg of this game. We have the rest of this volcano. And then we have Bowser's Keep, which we've been trying to get to. It's not one of the main motivations of the characters in this game, trying to get to Bowser's Keep. And then we have the factory. So, factory creating weapons. We have to shut it down. This game's very anti-weapon. Be right back, your bladder's freaking out. Yeah, take care of that, bro. That's more important than watching this. I like to imagine the game designers like they're designing the enemies of the late game, right? They've already used all their best ideas. They're like, what should we put in this volcano? Some guy's like, I don't know, how about just like a stump? A stump with eyes? They're like, but what are we gonna call it? Stumpette? Stump it. They're like, yeah, tree stump. Fucking genius. If anyone ever asks what your favorite Mario character is, tell them Stump It. Tell them that stump from that one Mario game. Do I need this? Nah. Alright, let's see. We're at the boss 1 of 2. The Czar Dragon. This is a rockin' tune though. Hello again. Welcome back. You missed a ton. You missed like the funniest shit ever. Yeah, you really shouldn't have gone to the bathroom. I've made I think maybe the best joke of my life. So, sorry about that. It was kind of my magnum opus. Shit, what did I just hit? I did this the other day. I leaned on the keyboard. And it just started fast forwarding, and now I don't know what to do. What did I even lean on? Started moving recording. Okay, stopped moving recording. Pause. What the fuck? What the fuck? I hate this. I'm so mad right now. I'm hitting every button on my keyboard. Okay. Let's go to RetroArch. I did this with a, you guys are friends by now, right? So it's okay. But I did this with a random guy. Showed up for like 2 seconds, and he was like, "Oh, hello," and I got so excited, I slammed my controller into the keyboard and it started fast forwarding. I had to restart the whole emulator. He just left. I blew it. I totally blew it. Oh, fuck. There's no options here for turning off the fast forward. Alright, we're gonna listen to some duck jazz for a sec. RetroArch fast forward hotkey. Main menu, settings, input, hotkeys. Where's the main menu? Oh shit. Just did something. My problem is I don't know when I saved most recently. So I'm restarting the emulator. We're gonna see where that puts me. All right. Well, keep the controller away from the keyboard. Oh, we're good. We're fine. We're right here. Smart, I remembered to save. Alright, sorry for the interruption there. Should probably delete fast forwarding. Why would I? First of all, that was like fast forward like 10x. Wow, it was so fast. The inputs weren't even working. Alright, here we go. Heavy boss fight. Czar Dragon. I'm gonna boost our boys here. Ooh, that's bright. You'll notice like Toadstool only takes 1 point of damage for like every hit, making the game like impossible to lose. So she'll just heal up the boys, keep them topped off. Everybody put your sunglasses on. Whew. That's rough. I don't like when, that was out of my control, right? Full white screen. I watch streams on my TV, in my living room, and people will have like a white background or a white scene that they cut to, and it's like the whole room is just completely white. It burns my eyes. Everybody needs like a night mode theme. Yeah, I wonder if I could even put like a filter to just anytime there's full white on this in a scene in OBS, just have it like dim so that I don't burn people's retinas out. But yeah, white's not a good theme, dude. If you see people at work using white like light mode themes on their applications or on their OS or anything, like just know that they're psychopaths, just absolute psychos. I've been working with people for, in the pandemic. There's a lot of people on my team who I haven't met in person for like 2 years, because they joined, the company like, in the middle of the pandemic, whatever. And I'm starting to meet people in person again for the first time because we're starting to get back to normal life a little bit. I'm working from home, clearly. I mean, I don't have to commute anywhere right now. And I started meeting people in person. And in person, they bring their laptop, you're working together. And you find out that someone you've been working with for 2 years uses light mode on their computer. Or in their IDE, for the software development world. And it's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I feel like I don't even know them. It's just like, shakes you to your core, really. Someone opens up a terminal window, and it's white. It's like, what's going on here? Is this the Twilight Zone? Like, seriously, it screws with your head. You start thinking about all the other things that they've done that are weird. It's like some American Psycho shit. If you can't trust your friends, who can you trust? That's what I'm saying. I trusted them all to not be completely crazy. Then I open up their laptop and it's like, it blinds me, and it's like, whoa. What's going on here? Here we have the boss, the not Power Rangers. These guys are like, chaos is a ladder. Alright. Well, I one-shot that. That character, that's a new one. I wonder if I can one-shot any of these other ones. Hey. I was hoping I could one-shot this guy. There it is. Bosses with a lot of, I don't know, fights with a lot of things going on. They're just annoying. It's like, just let me kill you. Just lay down and let me kill you. Alright, we're getting to the end of this one. This is a funny fight because if I wasn't so overpowered right now, it's actually a hard one. And then you struggle through this fight. There's a phase 2. I don't want to spoil anything, but in about 30 seconds we're gonna get to the phase 2. And then you get like the lamest reward ever. You get like 10 XP or something. Turn-based takes too long. Yeah, it's just the way the old games are. I used to play a lot of turn-based games. I mean, I really like the old Final Fantasy games. I was considering playing one of those soon. Because they have the Pixel Remaster games on Steam. And I played a few of them. But then 5 and 6 came out. And I could... you ever play Final Fantasy 6? Great game. Turn-based, though. I don't know, maybe part of me just likes being bored. And that's why I like turn-based games. Or maybe it's because I grew up with them, but I don't know. Something about them. I keep coming back. Like, I think I played some of the newer Final Fantasy games, 7 Remake and 15. And I just kept thinking, I'd like this more if it was just turn-based. But I could see how for young people this is like, maybe excruciating is not the right word, but yeah, the thing with turn-based games is it's more about the preparation is the way I see it than the actual fight. Because as long as you come in, you know, leveled up, you have items to spare, you have equipment. It's all about preparing for the fight. Once you're in the fight, it's just like, you just attack. And I did plenty of preparation in this game. So pretty much at no point will I have to grind or anything in this run. So this is a hard fight, made easy by my preparation. But there it is. You get 17 experience, which is very low. It's basically nothing at this point in the game. Ooh, that flashing though. You know, on the it's a very subtle fun fact, but on recent re-releases of this game, on like the SNES Classic and stuff like that, they toned down some of those effects. I think because of like epilepsy fears. But here we're on the raw emulator, so we get the full flashing. What do I have to do here? Okay, so now we have to get to Bowser. To get to Bowser's Keep. You're really tempted to do a charity stream, but you fear you may anger people because you're scheming. You mean you think they might think you're scheming? Or like they might think it's a scam or something? You're not actually gonna scam people, right? Yeah, I don't know how people handle that. Is it like honor system, or do you... I mean, you just set up like a donation link? Are there donation links that can be tied into like stream alerts and stuff, but it just gets donated directly to whatever the cause is? I guess I'm not really sure what you mean by scheming. If you want to do a charity stream, though, you should do it. I mean... Fortnite's donating all of its profits to Ukraine, so you thought it'd be funny if you spent all their money on Fortnite and it went to charity, but then you'd be getting something as well. I see. Well, I think as long as you're upfront about it, so you could say like all proceeds go to Fortnite, and therefore the Ukraine, and you just get skins in the meantime, or V-Bucks or whatever. I don't know. I've never played Fortnite. No, I think it'd be funny. I'd buy you a skin for Ukraine. Do you actively play Fortnite? Is that like one of your competitive games of choice? I used to. I feel like a lot of gamers, PC gamers, you have a game that's like your multiplayer, competitive, sit down, like the game you've invested a lot of your time in. And for me, that used to be League of Legends, right? It was uh, when I was in college. That was like the game to play. And I played it in season 2, so a long ass time ago. Um, you do play with friends, not very competitive unless it's in person. Yeah, I've fallen off of playing like online games like that. Like I said, I used to play League, haven't really in years. Never got into Fortnite. Tried getting into CS:GO a little bit. Um, I want to find one that I really like. Uh, I used to play MMOs a lot. Um, ever tried Rainbow Six? That's what R6 is, right? I haven't tried it. I could try it. That could be like a stream. I'll just download and give it a shot. Yeah, I think we talked about this once before. Like different FPSs that we played. Rainbow Six Siege. That's a good idea. I'll play it. I'll find a night when I'm back from my vacation. Download Rainbow Six, and I'll struggle through it. All right. This is the bulk of It's not that hard. Well, I mean, if it's an online shooter, then it's as hard as the other people make it. Dr. Chopper. Point and click on the heads, yeah? Big brain. What's that emote called? Neuter to forehead. Yeah, it's big brain duck. Alright, I gotta do a quiz here. And I maybe know the answers. Damn. This is a hard quiz. Dr. Topper. There's alright, so what we're doing here is oh shit, I have to count these too. Oh my god. I think it's 14. 14 barrels. Alright. Now he's gonna make me count like 50 barrels. I think it's 44. 44 barrels? How's a child supposed to be able to do this? Oh shit. Oh god. I remember this. I'm looking this one up. I'm not gonna spend 15 minutes here trying to figure this out. Triathlon. The one who finished first. Okay, so let's see. Fish won't swimming, I bet. It's random. It's random every time. Okay, so Boo outrode Kip, which means Boo is in first. The one that is in second said they ended up 4th place in cycling. Okay, so it's Boo, Kip. I think it's Boo, Kip, Bones, and then Goomba. Boo, Kip, Bones, Goomba. Yes, Boo, Kip, Bones, Goomba. Big brain. I mean, I looked that up. That one was like... Alright, so we have to do these, and what we don't want to go is 2 of these doors have like the most tedious amount of fights to go through, like 30 random fights. And the other ones are like puzzles like that, so you just have to get lucky. Ugh, fuck. Fuck. Alright, well. This would be a great time to know how to turn that fast forward on and off. I don't know how to control it. I could just like lean on the keyboard again. Kill him. Yeah, no, that's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna take some time. Your emote's got like a white frame in there. Is that me getting knocked out? I think we can make this faster if we use this guy. He's got some magic. We can clear the mobs out. That's your attempt at a POV. POV, a duck is knocking you out. I'm trying to optimize this, make it as fast as possible. I think if we give him the feather, that speeds him up. And then maybe he can just blow up everything. What console was this on originally? This is a Super Nintendo game. So I think the game came out in like 1994, 95, 96 maybe? Super Nintendo came out, what, like 90, 91? This was a late game for it. Yeah, it's old. No, I am dating myself. I have my copy of this game up in the attic. It would be cool to hook up a Super Nintendo to a capture device. Use that instead of an emulator. It's pretty far back. This game's like almost 30 years old. The first time I played this game, I rented it from a video store. Have you ever even been in a video store? Like a Blockbuster? I had a local one that was not even a Blockbuster, and they had Super Nintendo games to rent. You started your gaming journey on a Game Boy Advance and then a PC, and you've just been on PC since. Okay, Game Boy Advance is almost considered retro, I think. I think the Game Boy Advance is like roughly the same computing power as a Super Nintendo, just handheld. So they took their home console that they made in the early 90s and they were able to squeeze that onto a handheld by the early 2000s. You know, there's something very cool about the Game Boy Advance. It's like the smallest handheld, right? Like, it's still, in my opinion, viable to just carry around and play like little quick games on. You know, Tetris is Tetris. Play Tetris on a Game Boy. You can fit it in your pocket this big. If people like playing games with physical buttons, not like on a smartphone, there's something very cool about just using a Game Boy. It's crazy how far things have come. You have a Game Boy on your phone, and you play games on that. Yeah. No, it's insane. Absolutely insane. How rapidly the world has changed. When I was your age, I got my first smartphone. So think about if you, I don't know when you got your first smartphone, but like when I was in high school, you weren't even allowed to have your phone out. Like they would take it. You had to leave it in your locker. Because it wasn't like everybody didn't even have them yet. Most people had cell phones, but like a flip phone that you can make a call on. You know, people weren't even, you know, texting used to cost money per text. I date myself more and more when I talk about these things, but when we're talking about how quickly things have changed, that's really it. It's wild, like, in the last 10 years, going from no smartphone to, all right, I'm gonna stare at my smartphone for 10 hours a day. Yeah, in my life alone, dude, that's true. I feel like being born in the 90s, you get a very unique opportunity to have seen like the internet come into existence. And I always say, like, I'm glad that I grew up when computers were really shitty, right? Because I had to learn a lot about how they... Oh, I just zeroed everything. I had to learn a lot about how they worked. Nowadays, things are very easy to use. You know, you can, like, pick up a phone and start using it. Computers, not very hard to use. But, like, old computers that were made in the 90s, mid-2000s even, you know, prior to like Windows XP, maybe a little bit of Windows XP, things were not easy to use and set up. Things did not work out of the box, for the most part. Getting connected to the internet. I'm guessing you never had dial-up or anything, but internet used to be slow as fuck. To pay per minute on the internet because it used your phone line. These are all things that sound like completely ancient, and it's stuff that was my reality as a child. Back in my day, I mean, things are better now. I'm not nostalgic for things being better back in the day. Things were shitty. Nothing worked right. This is so much better. What I'm doing right now. I mean, being able to work from home, hello? How much better is that than having to go to an office? The tech is finally good enough. We can have whole companies just distributed geographically. We can talk on, video calls. We can, shit, my guys are dying here. I will have to go to work eventually today. Just a little forewarning. I wish I could stay and do this all day, but sadly I cannot. But we still have some more time. Oh, we got a star gun. This is Gino's best in slot weapon. So I guess that was worth doing. I've been avoiding using save states. I have not done any save states for the duration of this game. And I'm breaking that rule now because I don't want to do another one of those rooms with 10 minutes of fighting. So here we go, we got like a puzzle room. You only see the floor when they land on it. That's easy. I don't need any of those treasuries either. All that shit. I'm so OP right now. Easy peasy. Oh, this is cool. This one's modeled after Donkey Kong. Just dodging the barrels. Oh, fuck. That's right at the end. I have plenty of chances here. Looking for my opportunity. There we go. See how much faster that door was? And we get Toadstool's best in slot. Alright, we'll do that one more time. Nope. There we go. Oh, it's Dr. Topper again. Oh, this is that, what is this? Alright, there's 21 coins in the box, and whoever takes the last one is the loser. You can grab up to 4. So now there's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, he could have beat me there. But the AI is very generous. I miscounted. This one is like get all the buttons down. Oh shit. Okay, I see. This is kind of satisfying. Even if I don't know what I'm doing. Not, am I on a timer? If I'm on a timer, I think I'm gonna fucking lose. I think my brain is too smooth for this one. This is brutal. You didn't believe in me, did you? It was a little painful to watch. Yeah, it's still early, man. Come on. Thanks. Ball solitaire. Shit. Alright, this is one of those, like... You do that. Am I doing this right? So I hit that one here, and this one there. No. If I hit that one there, how am I gonna get this one? Then I can hit this one there, and then this one there. Then if I have 4 in a row here, what do I do then? So if I hit this here, does that say buy? BL? I have to think. Forward thinking is not it's not easy this early. I'm under-coffeed, under-caffeinated. This is like when they give a bear like a puzzle to solve. Alright, I think it's this. Hey. I didn't fuck it up. Again, it is a game for kids. And we're done with that. Done with those doors. Thank you, thank you. I accept your applause. Am I a genius? BL bottom left. I see. I think from this point forward we're gonna use the healer. You didn't want to ruin it, so you left a little clue. So you seem to have figured out both of those puzzles right away. It's just me struggling a little bit. I promise I am I do consider myself a smart person. And others might consider that as well. But I guess it doesn't always come through here, right? No, that was a little slow. A little slow on the uptake there. Everyone excels in different fields. True. What field did I just not excel at? Puzzles for children. Maybe kids in the 90s were just really smart, though. Kids in the 90s didn't have smartphones, so all they did was sit around solving puzzles all day. The game had to make it like super hard for them. That's what I choose to believe. I choose to believe that that was just a really hard puzzle. But, you know, it's cultural differences, you know, it's the 2020s now. I don't sit around solving puzzles all day, right? Not the way they used to. Infinite money. Who do we have here? Mario and Gino. I think that's probably my endgame team right here. Everybody gets their endgame armor. Croco, once an enemy, has now become a friend. Shit, I hate this. At this point in the game, they're just like, the enemies are cannons. It's just a cannon, and it just shoots you. This thing's like inspired by Alien. It's got like a little version of himself in there. Just can't get through it. Is it sexist that they made Toadstool the weakest character? Let's be honest. Why can't she have strong magic? And maybe make one of the men be the healer? Why the woman always gotta be the healer? She doesn't do shit. She doesn't do shit for damage. She doesn't even do like half of what they do. She does 1% of the damage that Mario just did. Literally 1%. and her weapon is a slap. Gino's weapon's a gun. He literally uses a gun, and she just walks up and slaps them and does 2 damage. It's like insulting to women, really. Again, 90s, different time. There's always progress to be made. I want to see a game where Toadstool gets a gun. Well, I guess she's Peach now. She's rebranded. But I stand behind it. Should make like a hardcore FPS where she's just blasting Goombas. Maybe like a Doom clone. She needs her time to be in the spotlight like that. This guy's name is literally Boomer. It's like I'm fighting myself. I wonder if in the 90s, I don't think that designation was really as popular back then. But this character that is named Boomer is literally styled like an ancient Japanese samurai. And he's like really behind the times. Healers are cool. Healers are inherently cool, and I mean she's a very powerful healer. Like she's great at healing. It's just they couldn't let her do more than 2 damage. That's really it. And I play healers. I play healers in games. No, she did a little more there. You know, I'm not disparaging healers. But if Gino can use a gun, why can't she use a gun too? Boomer's toast. One thing you never got with the whole argument of what counts as sexist is some people think it's sexist to say on average men have more muscle than women. No, they definitely do. I mean that's like I don't think that's sexist. Do people say that? That's just like a fact. That's why sports are separated, right? I mean, and they have muscle that grows in different places too, and men and women accumulate fat differently. Like there are physiological differences. I think if someone's saying that that's sexist to point out, then I don't know. Don't talk to them. They don't know what they're talking about. I do competitive sports with both men and women, and they're separate. It is a fact, and some people they just think it's sexist, which makes the discussion very difficult. Yeah. Some people just want to be outraged. It'd be like if you're like, hey, on average, men are taller than women. And someone was like, that's sexist to point out. It's like, no, it's not. Oh, what are you talking about? Easy Boss has an exploit. Yeah, 9999 damage. That's that's an attack that Gino can do against normal enemies. But the game programmers had an oversight. They left that in there for the boss. So this is the final stage of the game. We're at the end of the road. How many Mario games is Bowser on your side? This is definitely the first one that I can think of. Alright, and with that, we're going to save here. I do unfortunately have to stop for today. I have to go to my real job. Lame. Um, but thanks for hanging out, Neuter. Um, yeah, I'll see you soon. I'll be back at some point this week before I head out for vacation. It's been swag, yeah. Now I've got some duck jazz to listen to. Gotten some new emotes. Pretty cool. And thank you also, Gaming Unchained, for coming in. And I'm sorry I got you guys confused, but now it's all straightened. It's all straightened in my head. I have the lore all straightened out. So yeah, take care. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.